Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from 19th August to the 25th of August. And this is for you coming from Leo, the mighty Leo. And so we'll start on the 19th August Sunday, and what a fantastic 24 hours waits for you. Morning, afternoon is all yours for your doing, but only try not to be arrogant or egoistic. And you'll have everybody just following what you want, and you'll meet somebody who will want to give you some kind of happy news. Be part of a team, improve your tolerance for everybody, and they'll love you for it. And so look forward to the morning, afternoon in any fashion at all. Be with whoever you want. If you want to enjoy your family life, if you want to meet somebody to help you in a job, if you want to talk about a business contract over playing a game of golf, go right ahead morning, afternoon. You're going to come back smiling about something or another. I also like your evening nightfall very much. So many romantic planets are there, and exactly that's where we want these romantic planets to be. And your planets of the morning, afternoon, with giving your aura so wonderment and so much power will also be there. So you can do plenty for yourself and attract a lot of good luck, whether for the romance, whether for making your family happy and making the person you love even happier, whether to meet somebody who can perhaps give you a new lead into a job or into new lead into business. Something or another waits for you the whole day to give you that. So mix business and pleasure by all means. 20th of August morning for you Leo. 24 hours of good news. I only worry that there are too many emotional planets in the morning afternoon period, and it's a Monday, it's a working day or a business day. Yes, some of these emotional planets can give you great imagination and creativity, but I also make them see you daydreaming and emotionally driven and planning for the evening, so your mind is over there. And it's a working day, and your deadlines might go missing, and that's where things could go wrong. So mention these 3 words to yourself every time you get too dreamy about things. What are 3 words? Logic, facts and figures. Logic, facts and figures. And that will bring you back to the reality, and you look at your watch and say, oh, my deadline, I've got to get this done. That's the way to do it. Emotional planets are not bad, but they just make you emotionally driven, but they can bring brilliant ideas as well, through the emotional sense. Evening nightfall is very good for you. Now I see many business planets there in the evening nightfall. They should be actually there in the morning, but they happen to remain back in the evening. So plan your evening, meeting people who can help you in your job, who can help you in business, who can help you look for the romance if you want, who can help you bring partnerships of some kind. Very powerful planets are there. They will tend to, this power of the planets will tend to make you a bit dominating and planning very big. No harm with that. But don't be too dominating, because that can prove to make you look stubborn. So be flexible, be negotiable, and you are going to see that your evening nightfall is going to produce some very good results for you. 21st of August is a very powerful day. Powerful meetings at work, powerful meetings in business, meeting very powerful people one way or another. Because these are planets that rule the government and rule politics as well. So you might want to make some contacts if you're inclined that way. Well, the 21st August, Tuesday, morning, afternoon, plenty of chance to get dividends, whether from job, whether from business, whether for love, whether for family, whether for anywhere. So you got to focus on what you want, and you'll be able to get that in a very wonderful way, in a very satisfactory way. A lot of satisfaction you can have by the time the morning, afternoon is over. Evening, nightfall is another story I don't like at all. It's horrible time. And just 2 planets, that's all they are out of the 9 planets. They'll create havoc. Create havoc in what you say, what you do, or where you are, your anger and your rebelliousness and your offhandedness. Yes, offhandedness, the way you say and do things without caring. And also the planets of accidents. And these accidents are not only physical but emotional and also verbal. So anything that can go wrong in the evening nightfall period of 21st of August wants to go wrong. Let me put it that way. So how do you limit this? You limit this by circumstances. And how do you control circumstances? Try to lessen your exposure to risk. And how do you do that? Go back home, to the safety of your home, with the people you love. And if you don't love the people at home, well, then I agree, go out. But wherever you are, tension is going to be created, and difficulties, and watch out, what people say to you won't be the true things. So you are at risk, whether emotionally, whether physically, whether mentally. And a lot of bad news can also happen by that time in the early evening regarding job or business. So these fast negative planets don't just wait quietly in the evening nightfall. They roam around in the morning and afternoon as well, creating little bits of pot shots to make things go bad. And then they move away. And then you may not notice something bad happen, then it slowly develops. So be on your toes the whole day. But I really don't like the evening nightfall part. If I were you, I would play safe by just being at the right place, wherever you feel is the right place, and the safe place with the right people and the safe people. Let's go to the 22nd August, Wednesday. The whole day, very fast planets are there. It's good to have fast planets because they are very exciting planets. Now, some of these planets are very unstable, and so on talk of the morning, afternoon, they'll make you rebellious, they'll make you revolutionary, meaning that you want to do things in such a way that nobody understands you because nobody even heard the way that this could be done. That's revolutionary. So don't try that too much, because this is a day of crazy revolutionariness. Now, anything that can go wrong throughout the whole day will go wrong, let me tell you, whether in speech, whether in action, whether in emotions. So let's talk seriously about the morning, afternoon period. Drive carefully. Accidents are prone to happen. And accidents can be emotional, they can be verbal, they can be physical. Watch out that things are waiting to go very, very wrong for you on this morning, afternoon period. And you'll have to pay very dearly. If it's a job, it could be bad enough that you get the sack. If it's a business, it could be bad enough that you will cry that you made such a blunder and the recovery seems to be hopeless. If it is a love affair, you'll just break apart and you'll say, how did this happen so fast and so quickly? And if it's a marriage, you will say, oh dear, why did I allow this to happen? This is the way these planets work, very fast and very sharp. They attack you. And that's for the morning, afternoon period. I like to tell you very clearly. So lie low, be safe with whoever you can be safe. In circumstances, be safe with places that you are safe. Evening nightfall, also fast planets, but not that ferocious. These fast planets belong to the same group, but they lessen their energy forms. And so there are problems, I can tell you. And these problems, this time they come through the speech. They make you say the wrong thing, one way or another, and that's how it all starts, with arguments. And also these planets of the evening nightfall make you hasty and impatient, so you may promise things which you can't keep, or you may do things which you cannot finish. So something wrong is also happening evening nightfall. So if you don't have to be out with these sort of planets, go home, take a deep breath, put your legs up, have a beer or have a glass of wine or whatever you do. Listen to music, be with the people and take it easy and let the hours just go away. They have no chance to do anything really bad for you because you're limited your exposure to risk. That's why. 23rd of August, Thursday. Many business opportunities are there, but they seem to be beyond your reach. Why? Because these planets of opportunities are very fast moving. So how do you grab some of them? Focus is the word. Don't go for left, right, center, I want that and I want this and I want that. No. Focus on what's important and chase for that in the morning, afternoon. You'll get it done well. Even if it's 30%, you'll get that 30% done wonderfully well. So focus is the key word, because there's going to be a scattering of mental energy on this 23rd of August. Mental energy simply means a scattering of energy of wanting to do too many things. And then you put stress on yourself. So tell yourself on this 23rd August, what I cannot finish, I will not start. Is that right? Yeah, what I cannot finish, I will not start. So don't want to start too many things, just focus on what you can handle and you will see the morning, afternoon, you get something done at least. Now, many business planets of money are there, so money can be made, but money can be lost very fast too. This is a kind of a day. So do less, I would say. Expose yourself less. Wait for another day. Don't take the risk. Evening nightfall I don't like very much either. These are planets who cause rift between you and other people, either egoistically, or the word said, or is it sarcasm, or is it things like that. Something not good. So evening nightfall, tell yourself you have to be very choosy with the people you are going out with. If you sense that some people may make trouble with you, don't go. Go back home or go somewhere else. So it's all about selection of people, selection of places, selection. So be very choosy, because things are going to go wrong in the evening nightfall period. 24th of August, Friday. It's a working day. And be careful what you say, be careful what you do. Do a lot of research before you want to say or do anything. The other thing it says, regarding finances, there is some pressure about some financial area in your life. And then it says the support you're looking for from people for anything in your life will not come. So you see, slowly it's becoming worse and worse. And then it will say, be careful of your health areas. You seem to be carrying a burden of emotional stress. So what would you do? It's a working day and you have to go to work, or it's a business day, you have to be out in business, or even if you stay at home, you'll be doing something or another and things are going to go wrong. So do them slowly, talk slowly, plan slowly, do slowly. Let the hours pass, never mind about deadlines. Tell yourself, let me get something right totally. Is that totally word that we want? Because you'll try to do many things and most of them won't be done well. So focus on what you have to. Be part of a team, I would suggest, on this Friday morning, afternoon, so that you get help everywhere. Evening nightfall turns wonderfully beautiful for you. What a great evening nightfall awaits for you. See, that's how days and nights can change. One or two of these negative planets from morning, afternoon will go there as well, but they can't do much, don't worry. They may produce some differences between you and somebody else. But overall, the evening nightfall planets, I call them global planets, planets of the internet. And so if you go onto the internet from 5-6 p.m. onwards, for whatever reason, to help you find a better job, help you find more business, help you for the romance or the friendship, help you for a holiday or whatever, you are going to get something very nice falling into your lap, let me tell you. And even if you are not on the internet, it's going to be a beautiful evening with you. I can see the dancing, see the romance, see the music, see the good food. I can hear the talk about travel and holidays. So it's a great, great evening nightfall period for you. The 25th of August, Saturday, starts very nicely for you. So you wake up on this Saturday, and if it's a holiday, even better. And if it's going to work, never mind, some very good news waits for you there as well. And on this morning, afternoon periods, whatever you say and do attracts a lot of opportunities. So call the persons you want something from, send the messages you want, and you will see that whatever you ask for is given to you. That's a wonderful thing. And if you don't ask, you won't know. So ask favors from whoever you want in any area of your life. Is it for the job? Is it for the money? Is it for the business? Is it for the love? Whatever. And it'll fall into your lap. Such is the power of this morning, afternoon period. Try it and ask, and you will receive. These are very global planets, so going onto the internet would be a very good idea, morning, afternoon period. Just sink into it, go into the area of the internet, what you're looking for. Is it the job experience you want to change for another country? Is it the business side you want to look for? And is it the information side? Is it the love side? Is it the friendship side? Go into it. When the time is right, the internet opens its doors for you, and the right doors open. When you do it on a bad day, the doors will open, but you're going into some area of a problem or being cheated. So this is the morning, afternoon period on this Saturday, 25th of August. Remember my words, go to the internet. Go to the internet. And of course, travel plans are there and holiday plans are there, but I don't like the evening nightfall period at all. Really, I don't. Plans are going to be cancelled. Plans are going to be changed. Your date won't show up. That's going to be terrible. And what you say and do, you'll be somehow talking to people who are not at your own wavelength. And you'll be with people you've known from the past that you're willing to hate. And bad news will also come. So you see, these planets do all that. Why? Their duty is to make you frustrated and depressed. And that's what their target is. So they'll do it in whatever way, with whoever you are. Sometimes mentally, sometimes your own internal emotionalism will just go to the state of depression, sometimes for no rhyme or reason. Later on you think why, and you can't even fathom why. It just happens because the planet does that, and then you go that way. Well, okay, if you don't have to be out evening, nightfall, go back home to the people you love. And if you don't have anybody to love at home, then be out with somewhere you can be happy with. Be selective, be choosy, that's my point. Walk away from any group that you sense trouble. And that way you just lower down the exposure to risk, and you might just come back a little happy. Okay, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. During that 90 minutes, we'll talk about your next 7 or 8 years in detail, calendar year by calendar year, age by age, into all your love story and your work story and your business story and every other story that you may have. And I'll give you a lot of information from my end, how to get things right, how not to go into traps, and also how I'll give you your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth and time of birth, and looking at your palms to see whether you have marks of lottery luck in the first place, what we call hidden luck. And also I'll tell you your lucky days and your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions and lots more information. We'll go step by step in these 90 minutes. And with all that information, you'll be knowing your next 7 or 8 years, how to avoid the landmines, how to go on to the wonderful periods of time and go all out, how to take shelter at certain periods in certain times. It's going to be very exciting for you, those 90 minutes, because you'll come out of it knowing your next 7 or 8 years exactly how you want to plan it. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, send me a message on WhatsApp, and say you are interested, and we'll get down to making a date for you. And I'll even, when I watch you on Skype,